Threw it up there.
Greetings, family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm kind of working back here in the background, but it's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm just like, really miss you guys. Tonight, I wanted to share manifestation and visualization. Hold on, guys. As always, my background is going crazy. Let me put my cam light on. Greetings, family. So as always, as I ask, give me a little bit of grace. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I think this is my second one in 2021. I did it for New Year's Day. So greetings, blind guy, his wife, their life. Welcome, family. I haven't done one of these in a while. So I'm trying to just get my bearings and get my groove, my groove in doing this. So I'm trying to pull up my notes because I got to get my notes. But let me just share why I wanted to do this tonight. We are all on. Hey, Tanika. I miss you guys. How are you, my sister? I'm so happy I did this tonight. I had to do the Mel Robbins, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push myself to do it because I just, for a second, social media had lost its fun for me, but I'm finding the fun in it again. So this is what I always do, the 3 words about sisterhood, what sisterhood means to me. So right now, let me see. It's been a lot. It's been my motivator, my strength, and inspiration because I've been blessed during this time to meet some women who are holding me up to do this repat journey, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and they have motivated me by me watching them and seeing their grind, and it's been it's just so much for me. So that's what my 3 words today for sisterhood. So I had to share that. I haven't done one of those in a while. And let me pull up my email really quick. Let me see who else. I see some more comments really quick. So you all are talking. Okay. So yeah, I'm a little, I had to go when I went to work. Is this the email? I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second so I can find it. Because I have my notes, because I don't want to be like all over the place. So I just want to make sure I stay on track. Where is it? Um, uh, that's what happens when you work a full-time job and you're trying to, think this it? Oh, this is it right here. I found it. I found it. Okay. All right. So I haven't done one of these in a while, but this is my commercial. I'm gonna do my commercial really quick. I know I normally do it when I first start, but like I said, I haven't done one of these in a while. So I want to share with you all one of the products that I sell. This is my business. This is called the Skinny Wrap. It tightens, it tones, and firms the appearance of with the Skinny Wrap. Wrap yourself in confidence and love your body better with this uniquely formulated body wrap that's made by my company. It works. It has done amazing things for me. I've gotten fast acting results featuring mineral rich seaweed and powerful active botanicals like green tea and I always mess this word up. I think it's called guarana. The Skinny Wrap also helps shape the looks and silhouette and fine-tune problem areas with a spa-worthy self-care. You'll have the power to enjoy a firmer, beautiful, smoother appearance wherever you need it most. The Skinny Wrap on your stomach, your arms, your back, and more and you see results within 45 minutes. So this is a product that I use during my weight loss. Just so you know, this is a product that I've used during my weight loss journeys to help with loose skin, because when you go from a larger size to a smaller size, um, you tend to have loose skin. So this is for all my people who are on weight loss journeys and you want, along with exercise, good nutrition and water, you need some extra help, this is it. Okay, that's my commercial, which was really bad, but I did it. So the next thing I want to talk about is my shout outs. First, as always, I checked on Grandmaster Jay's GoFundMe, and they have, I don't know if he opened up another one, but let me see. When I had checked, J Master J, his legal fund was now closed. This is how much money he's raised from when we first started discussing it. So I'm going to do some more research and see if what's going on with his case. And maybe on Wednesday, when I do Wake Up Wednesday, because I'm going to be talking about Black businesses, I'll bring that information with me to find out like what's going on now with like his court case. And if anyone knows what's going on, put it in the chat, because I'd like to know. So that's great. J Master J, Grandmaster J, look at me. And so, and the next thing I wanted to also talk, share with you, I'm doing on my other channel. I never talked about my other channel on here, but when I got off of Global Green Book for a while, I had to do something fun. And I have another channel called Thai by Kadis. And sometimes you'll see the name in my intros and outro. That's my wellness business. I've been doing that company for like 6 years. And it was just fun for me. It was like we did parties, I helped people, I hung out with my friends, we traveled, all about getting healthy and exercising. And for me, that was fun. And I had to get back to that fun place in social media, because I wasn't finding it as much fun, especially with some of the things that's going on in the repack community. I had to pull, and then what I'm dealing with personally, I kind of pulled back. So Thai by Kidis is my other channel. So I started giving that channel some love, uploading videos, but all about my weight loss journey back to get back onto the continent, because I really want to be at my best physical health when I go to the continent. So that's what I've been blogging over there. And I do like a weekly check-in called the Everyday Wellness. So just to kind of keep up with my weight loss community over there, where I'm at, what I'm doing, the things that I'm doing. So if you're on that journey, you're trying to get healthy, come on over there. I'm also actually live streaming on both my channels this tonight. So it might be some names that you all haven't seen that I might flash up before, because I got my weight loss community and my repack community together. But I was like, both of us can use vision and manifestations and those type of things. So I merged the two tonight. Um, and then the positive word corner. So I said, me and Aishi, I wish she was here tonight, but she couldn't make it tonight. We were talking about how, we always hear negative things about people in our community, and we kind of want to just focus on shouting out the good and things that people do. So it's a couple of people I want to shout out. I want to shout out Sister Anja Africa. She has been a blessing to me since since the day I have met her, and she has helped me check off some of the things that were on my 2020 goal. Which when I went back and looked, and I was like, oh man, that was on my 2020 goal. Like the Poshmark. I've been trying to do Poshmark for 2 years, and I was going through it, and I was like, thank you, Anja Africa. So you helped me achieve one of my goals by just being, transparent and sharing everything that you do. Anyone who wants to know anything about Poshmark, getting your business started, go to Anja Africa. She gives courses, she gives classes, she's educated. She is really good at what she does. I've been to her house. I've seen how she has turned her whole house into a business, and I was so impressed. So if you want an expert and you really want to know how to make that extra stream of income, I definitely highly recommend Anja Africa. Thank you, my sister. You blessed me. So that's my shout out. I'm trying to say, do something positive each time. And I found my notes, and I see some more comments up here. So I want to just go to the comments real quick and see who's here. So I greeted my family, Blind Guy, his wife. So yes, we're live. And so Tanika's here, and Miss Deborah. Hi, Miss Deborah. How are you? Assalamu alaikum. I'm so happy you're here. It's been a long time. So yes, you all have met again. Sometimes it takes a minute, but we all meet up again. Um, so I think I haven't seen this name before. Welcome, Miriam. How are you, Dumb? You're welcome. So I like what Miss Deborah Green said. Connection to family plus three together. Yes, yes, I love that. Three sisterhood is powerful. That is really, yes, connection, because my mother she kept us all linked, with my aunties. It was a beautiful thing. And so I see everyone greeting. Peace Work is here. Greetings, my sister from Connecticut. Greetings, greetings. I'm so glad you're here. Corey B. Greetings, Brother Corey. Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy you're here too. And Blind Guy, his wife, their life says, Anja Africa does help you stay on task with Poshmark. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And so, and when I saw my vision board, and that's one of the things, when I saw my vision board and I saw, that she actually helped me click off one of my goals that was for 2020, and we all were kind of thrown off for 2020. I was super happy. So tonight, I have a guest in the background, which I'm so happy that this brother is decided to grace my platform. And you should see what I have like all my stuff, my vision stuff, and and so to share with you guys like all my little tips and tricks and everything and books. I always come with the resources. So I just want to kind of give a quick information. Just, most people I would think know what a vision board is and how it works, but I just want to share it for those who don't know. And I'm sorry, I'm going to move this over here so it doesn't look like I'm looking away, because I'm reading my notes. So what I do wrong? What I do wrong? Sorry, guys. Hold on a second, because I can't see, and this thing done this. What is happening? Okay, so I'm gonna have to look to the right. So, what a vision board does and how it works. A vision board is a tool used to help clarify, concentrate, maintain, focus on what truly matters to you. A vision board is essentially a physical or digital manifestation of your goals. Literally, a vision board is any sort of board on which you display images that represent what you want to be, do, or have in your life. Identify your vision and give it clarity. A vision board is a visual representative of your goals. Okay, and how a vision board, how you start a vision board is some simple steps. You can create a list of goals you like to achieve in your next year. There are three types of goals: process, performance, outcome goals. You can collect the old bundles of magazines, beautiful pictures, find pictures that represent your goal, inspire you. You can make a collage out of your photos. You can add motivational quotes, words that represent how you feel. It takes a few moments to contemplate your vision every day. So I'm going to bring up John really quick, and so that he can greet the family. I was like running my mouth. I was like, I'm gonna run my mouth with John, so that and he's a clown guy, so he's gonna make this fun.
How you like my hair? How you like my hair?
Greetings, Dina Kalong. Welcome.
Peace, peace, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace
So,
and blessings. I'm
so
sorry. Go ahead there.
my friend, no, 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 you're more than fine. So, have you ever done a visualization, manifestation, vision board, any of those things?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I used to have one. Let me think. Probably took up the whole wall in my bedroom at one time back in 2008. And I would say I probably manifest everything that I had on there except the $15 million check. That $15 million check got away from me, but everything else happened.
It has?
So yeah, it's good to
Okay.
be able. Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
can I'm sorry. Can you do me this one favor? Because everybody may not know who you are. Can you introduce yourself,
Sure,
channel, and just a little bit about yourself?
sure. Hello, everybody. Peace and blessings. I'm Big John. I am uh, from the DC, Maryland area. I've been in this area for the last 20 years or so. Originally from Boston, Massachusetts. Recently, just coming back from the Gambia in Africa. I have a YouTube channel. It's called The Fulfillment of Our Soul. If you go on there, you will see just how I was able to put my whole journey to Africa on film. Is there for you. I'm just happy to be here. Empress, my sister. I just so happened just to find her, somehow, and
Well, we have
we
some
just
connections.
right,
You
right.
know,
We got some
I'm
connections there, but
Massachusetts. I'm the
yes,
only
yes,
you
yes.
it's like and then Fort Washington, and I'm sitting here like, why
Hmm.
this guy's like reminding me of my family.
Right. Uh, yeah, that's true. So yeah, when we reached out, she was like, "Yeah, I got family in Brockton and some parts of Boston." I was like, "Yo, you're my home girl. You're my home girl." And we're currently working together with another sister that supposed to be here. I don't know. She's over here on my phone texting me, laughing like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, we're trying to put some things together that I think that everybody can benefit from. So yes, uh, is that good enough for the introduction for me?
It is. So I want to bring on, and I see someone else in the background. Bring her on as well. And
Hi,
Kiki,
Deborah Green. How you doing?
greetings.
Over here on my phone.
You
I know y'all think Kiki is nuts.
you got to turn your background down, dear.
Wait a minute, I know I'm trying to figure this out.
So I want to bring
Here we go.
while I'm gonna mute while Kiki figure
Yeah,
it out.
yeah.
Well, I figure, okay, I think I got it figured out. Do I got it figured out, y'all?
Okay, so Kiki, just introduce who you are real quick and name of your channels for everyone who don't may not know you. So because this is the first time on my platform as well.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh. How you like my dread? How you like my dreads, Kiki?
I'm sorry. I love them
Let
actually.
me
They're
take
really
this. Let me
nice.
take these off. These are not real, y'all. I was just playing. I just like to have
Okay.
fun. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Hi. First, I would like to thank you, Empress, for inviting me to your channel. I feel truly honored. And for those who don't know me, my name is Kiki, and I am the host of Kiki Loves Nigeria. And on Kiki Loves Nigeria, we talk about everything that has to do with Nigeria. So if you're interested in learning about Nigeria, check me out.
Okay, awesome. So tonight we're talking well, uh, uh, get goal setting and manifestation. So it's like an online vision party. So you all should see the things that I brought in, but I wanted to we just went over like what a vision board is, how it works, and the different steps of the vision board and what you can put on it. So, like, have you ever done a vision board, Kiki?
Yes, but I don't put that actually on a board. I kind of use envision, like visualize it in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it in my mind. So I meditate on it daily and I just see it in my mind. Whatever I want, I see it in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how I manifest it.
Yes. So this is where. So here we're. I'm sharing with everyone about actual vision boards because those are some of the things, some of the tools. I use many tools, so I wanted to share with
Hmm.
the family all the different kinds of vision boards, tools, journals, books. I like to bring a lot of resources because a lot of people who are on this platform are on some kind of journey, whether it's weight loss or repatriation or what have you. So I'm sharing those different tips, and if you know of anything that you would like to add to it, it's definitely please do add to it. Okay. Uh,
Right.
Hmm. I have two things I like to add to it.
sure.
I do a lot of candle magic. Do you work with candles?
No, ma'am.
Oh, you don't work? Okay, I work with candles. Do you work with crystals?
Um, like in what way? I'm not sure.
Like you take the energy, use the energy from the crystals to help you manifest things. Like with the candles, you use the energy from the fire,
Mm-hmm.
from the flame to help you manifest what you want.
No, I haven't done that.
Yeah, those are two other things that I do. I do a lot of different things, but those are just like
How does that work?
which one?
What you were saying?
The candles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You take a candle, you go to the store, you buy a candle and color whatever you want. It depends on the color of the candle. So, say you want to manifest passion, your passion, whatever your passion is. So, you go get a red candle, glass in a glass container, like the dollar store candles.
Okay.
And you clean the candle. First, you got to clean it because everybody's been touching it. So you got to make sure it's clean. You want their energy off and you want to fill it with yours. So what you do, you clean it with salt water. Okay. You clean the outside of it with salt water and you wash it away. Okay. So you washing all the germs away from you. And then after you finish, you dry it off, you get a Sharpie, any color you want, and you write on the glass what you want. So if you want love, if you
Mm,
want your own business, if you want a deeper relationship with God, if you want children, you write it on the candle, on the, the glass part of the candle. And then you say a prayer and you light the candle, and the fire, as the candle burns, the fire, it sends your prayer, constantly keeps your prayer
When
going to the Most High.
candle what?
Say it again.
No, say that part again. If the candle does what?
The fire from the candle, the energy and
Uh,
the fire, it keeps your it keeps your wish alive, if that makes sense to you. It's the energy from the candle, the fire.
mhm.
It keeps your wish alive. It likes, as it burns, the energy continues to burn and your wish comes true from the energy.
Okay. Okay. So that's
Yeah.
another way of manifestation.
Yeah, that's one way. Like you said, there's several different ways.
There's so
But
many
that's just,
things, yeah. So many different tools you can use. I just didn't
yeah.
think about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an easy one to do, and it's like a popular one, and I like it because it's easy because I can just write it on there, and the fire does the work for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I was saying earlier, yeah, I had my whole wall was a vision board.
How
And
was
I think it
your vision boards? Please share a little bit about
well
it.
well in one section of it I had every uh advertisement that I ever had put out. I used to distribute flyers for my power washing business. So I had every flyer on there to remind me and to manifest new ideas about how I could
Mhm.
market my business. You know what I'm saying? Then of course there was a section of health, wealth, money, finances, education. You know what I'm saying? Even, I mean, I had everything on there. And I think the most important thing is when you have a vision board, is not just for what you're manifesting, but it's also almost like a daily reminder of the
Right.
things that keep you focused.
Right.
Because, 9 times out of 10, when you go to sleep, you just don't go to sleep unless you're just extremely tired.
Board and manifestation are two different things.
Mhm.
What he was sharing was more of manifestation, but
Mhm.
you're sharing is more of a vision. And
Right.
both of them work hand in hand together.
Right, right, right. So, I would just be staring at the vision board, you know what I'm saying, and trying to open myself up to the universe and get the universal blessings, you know what I mean? So it's all about peace, tranquility, being
Right.
humble,
Mhm.
compassion, you know what I'm saying? And you trying to unlock the universe and
Hmm.
and you also have to speak it out, you know what I mean? You just don't look at it.
Mhm.
You start speaking it out and that's how the manifestation will start coming.
Right.
So
Exactly.
that was for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Um, because when I do my vision board, it's a
Mhm,
it's a process before I even get to the board.
mhm,
It's and I brought some of the things. Let me see. Uh, like one of the things I do is journaling, and each one of these represent a different area. So I have one. This one is for my wellness. That's the book in itself. This is for my spirituality, my dreams, and things like that I write down. And then this one here is actually just basically my life. And so when I was going here, and I'm very documented, I make sure I write everything down, whether even it's from like, these are all my I am. So I just write, like, I'll just sit and write a whole page of I am, because when you say these are a form of manifestation as well. I try to break it down into weekly schedule, daily routine, morning, noon. I mean, I'm a real scheduler in a sense where I'm trying to break down all the things that you may want to do, especially when you're talking about, we're multifaceted people. We deal with many different areas. So we have to make sure that we can, sometimes it can be too much to hold in your head, and you do need that way of breaking it down. So when you dissect it, then you can start actually decrease it and put it into reachable small goals. Whether I do long term, short term, and the now, and and when I do this, then I'll break it up in different areas of my life. So one of the thing I also, let me see if I can get to that part. You know, because
I would like to know what happens when a manifestation actually becomes reality. Do you get a physical reaction out of that, or
I
because
get
for
excited. I
yeah,
I get excited because I'm looking here now, right? And one of the this is my 2020 when I did my 2020 goal,
right,
and one of my goals was to start my Poshmark store, and I
hmm,
forgot about it.
right,
And when I was preparing for this platform, I was going in here and I was looking at my goals, and I was like, "Oh wow!" I said I did ask that to, but because so much has happened, so much was going on, I
hmm,
forgot it. But writing it down, and
hmm,
sometimes I always say, it helps. When you put it out in the universe, it'll come back to you. So when I came back and was reading my goals to see what I actually accomplished, because sometimes you forget what you accomplished
right,
because it's always something that's going on.
hmm,
And so this is like my hard copy, but on my board is movable. So I have many pieces on my board. Some
hmm,
things are permanent, some things are I take off. I do the same thing. I use sticky notes,
hmm,
because they
yeah,
can go daily.
hmm,
So, even with my goals, I even break it up in tasks within my goals. So, I'm going too far, but
no, you good, you good, you good. You know I like to hear you talk. Go ahead, girl. Don't worry about it.
I didn't come on here just to do all the talking myself.
No, no, no. You good. I'm sitting here thinking what I'm gonna say next.
See, um, Tanika, okay, she brought up the sisterhood. Thoughts on sisterhood. One bonded, love, supportive. Yes, loyal. Oh, she went for the gusto. Supportive, loyalty, honesty, and trustworthy. Always encouraging, protection. Yes. I know
Mhm.
I went beyond three, but I couldn't help myself. I appreciate
Hi, Tanika. I seen you said hi to me earlier. How you doing?
it.
Shout out to all the people in the DMV
Yes,
area.
and Kiki, that's something I do. The next time you come on, I'll have you do it. We usually share three thoughts on sisterhood. If you want to share real quick.
Thoughts on sisterhood?
Yeah,
Just basic sisterhood? Or is it sisterhood a group or something?
no,
Like
just
just
basic sisterhood.
just basic sisterhood?
Yes.
Let me think. Hmm. Sisterhood. I think it's hmm. Thoughts on sisterhood. I've never truly thought about that, but just off the top of my head, I say peace, love, happiness, and joy. Was
Nice.
it was that enough?
Yeah, yeah, that's more than
Oh,
three.
oh,
and
okay.
welcome, Sister Blooming Woman. Hi, my sister.
Hi, Mama Kay. What's going on?
What's going on, Bloom? I miss your face.
Thank you. I miss you.
Welcome. Yeah,
Thank you.
yes, it's been a long time. So, Sister Bloom, this is Kiki Loves Nigeria and John from the Fulfillment of a Soul. This is Sister Blooming Woman.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
sister. I never seen your face, but I miss it too.
That's funny. Thank you for having me, Mama Kay,
You're
Queen Mother Goddess,
welcome.
and thank you.
Absolutely.
You're welcome. You're always, but I've been watching your videos. Your videos have been really helping me. I've been watching them pretty much every day. Um, so even though I was quiet, I was there watching those who kept me motivated. And I think I have to thank you all. Yeah.
I'm glad it could help you. I really, that's all I want. So
So
that's
if you're going through some hard times, if you need some good meditative voice, some information, there's knowledge, Sister Blooming Woman's channel, because I was going through a tough state, and it was really nice having you there, just talking manifestation to me. And she's really good when it comes to manifestation and things of that nature.
Blooming
Thank you.
Woman. That's the name of the channel.
Can you share your channel, Bloom?
Yeah, I could just put it in the chat, but I don't want to disrupt what's going
No,
on.
no, 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 no.
Continue.
We all about the support. We all about supporting each other. So
No, okay.
Okay.
We're talking about visions and missions. Um, and I was just sharing how I reached one of my goals and didn't even realize it, because I pulled back my journal that I keep everything in, because I have several journals. I keep them separate, like my spiritual, my wellness, and then my life. This is like business, my repatriation, everything is this right here. But wellness and spirituality, I had to give them their own special journal for that, because that's a whole nother beast in itself as well. And so, and John was sharing, Kiki was sharing how she manifests things in her life, and John was sharing his living vision board with us. And so we're just giving different things of what we're using to manifest our goals. Any tips that we can share with everyone? I did give a brief education of exactly what a vision board is and how to start a vision board. And then I actually have some things over here, but I also want to talk about like goal setting as well, because one of the things um okay, someone's echoing. I don't so one of the things that a lot of people get stuck in is how to uh uh actually hit what goals they want to hit, especially when you have a lot of different things. So there's a breakdown. There's like 3 different types of goals you can do with your goal setting. You have process goals, performance goals, and outcome goals. So process goals are specific actions and processes of performing, like aiming to study 2 hours after dinner every day. You process your goal 100% controlled by you. Then you have performance goals, which is based on personal standards, like you're aiming to achieve a 3.5 GPA. Personal goals are, mostly controllable. And then you have outcome goals, which are based on winning, like a student. This could look like landing a job in a field or landing a job in a particular place of employment you wanted. The outcome goals are very difficult to control because of the outside influences. And I know for me, I use all 3 goal process in regards and I think that's why my book is so detailed like this, because sometimes when I do process goals, I have to make sure when I'm looking at my goals, I'm making sure that I'm doing attainable goals and I'm not pushing myself. So like one of the like for example, when I was with my MLM, it works. I was setting like a goal, like I wanted to make 10,000 a month. This is before the pandemic, but I wanted to make like $10,000 a month. And then I had to really sit down, like, how would I achieve that goal? Right. So then I had to break that goal into, okay, so for me to make that amount of money a month, I would have to have this many customers buying this amount of products to achieve that goal. And for me, in order for me to get say I needed, say this 10 customers, that means I will have to at least contact 100 customers so that I can get that ratio balance of get, because you're going to get mostly no's, so I can get those 10 customers. And in order for me to get those to contact those 100 customers, then I would have to do so many presentations. So I had to break it down like that, so I would know like what is my day to day goal to end up reaching that ultimate goal. So then I would figure out, okay, so I will have to contact 50 customers so that I can get maybe 2 possible 10 possible customers for to get 5 to actually see my presentation, for 1 to actually sign up. So I had to go from like the end goal and break it all down so I would know what my day-to-day routine would have to be to achieve that goal. Did I say too much?
No, you
No,
good.
you're
You good.
fine. You're fine. I
Well,
think
I wanted
that,
to just,
yeah.
I was thinking about something, Empress, when you were talking. We were talking, you were saying something about, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I was thinking about the different ways, because sometimes, like when people talk about manifestation, people get overwhelmed. They're like, what are they talking about? So I try to make it like simple and easy. So that's why, I tell people about the candles. And then there's another way that's simple and easy, and that's music. I
Mm-hmm.
can manifest really easy and really quickly with music. So that's another thing people can do. You just put on a good, it has to be a good love, it doesn't have to be a love song, but it has to be a song that vibrates on a certain frequency. And
Mm-hmm.
then you just play that song and you think about what you want when you're listening to that song. And a good person music for that is like Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston, people like that. So that's another easy way you can manifest, and it doesn't go, get all over people's heads. So I just want to jump in and add that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For me, I like to work. I like to work with outcome goals. Goals where I'm setting like a milestone. Is even when you look at my channel, it's like we've celebrated 100 customers, 200. I mean, customers, subscribers, and so forth and so on. I like to work out of those outcome goals. That is more like I have greater success in that because it's a milestone. I like working like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that way you can see what you've done. You like, yeah, I like that too, because I
Well, it's
can
an
check it
excuse. It's an
out.
excuse to celebrate.
Yeah,
Also, like
yeah.
like if like when I get to a thousand, it's going to be a big celebration. So
Right.
I like to set it up like that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's true too. That's really good also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's important too. Like the vision board and setting the goals. Some of the things that's so important about it is you have all these ideas inside of your head, and sometimes it's really just floating up there. So, in order to make it feel more tangible, sometimes you have to see it on paper, or in order for it to be more organized, to even get to the point where you can start to say, okay, let me manifest this. Sometimes you got to see it structured out to say, okay, this is what I'm manifesting, as
Yeah.
opposed to just being no,
Mm-hmm.
no, yeah, well, and imagination. Using your imagination is something
That's
that's
so
really
true.
good.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that is so, so true. So,
You use your imagination, Bloom.
and so important.
You can add, like she said, you could add the music that makes you feel good. Because when you really think about it, when you imagine things, what's the difference from imagining things to really living life? Like it feels real.
Right.
Sometimes you can even smell and taste what you imagine too.
And
So
and
it
what
just makes it that much stronger.
what she just said, Miss Bloom, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but what you
It's
just
okay.
said,
That's my
what you
name.
just is said is key. When you said if it feels real, and that's the whole thing. If it feels real, that's why you got to do something that makes whatever you want feel real, and that's how you get it.
Mm.
She's exactly right. You got to have that feeling that you have it and that it's real, and that's true.
So I like what so that Miss Deborah Jones says no, that's not the one. I was sorry, I was looking at someone. So Miss Green said that she used a note section on her cell phone. That way it goes with her everywhere.
Hmm.
Um, and I saw somewhere else. So I'm seeing a couple of people are chatting. I just want to see um right here. Ms. Green says there's a scripture in the Bible that reads, write the vision and make it plain on tablets that he may who reads it. Yep. And let me see. And it's really a party now. John, Kiki, and Blooming Woman, not to mention the host, Global Green Book. So, envisioning what you like to have and actually acting out the feelings you would have once you get what you want, it works as well. Yeah, that does. And Miss Green says you're right, the power of the mind. So, yeah, okay.
Let me
So,
ask you a question.
yeah,
How long do you spend manifesting on a particular idea before you abandon it?
I don't abandon mine. What I do, like I said, I was going back to my 2020. I always go back the year
Mm,
before, or because I constantly I'm constantly revamping it. So I'm going back to my 2020 goals, and I'm looking at to see what is something that I'm still interested in doing,
mm,
and I get rid of it. And if I'm still interested in doing it, then I bring it over to my updated goals. And then I
right.
try to do that as often as I can. I haven't really been doing it as often. I used to do it like a couple of times a year. I haven't done it in about a year now because
Yeah.
the pandemic really threw me off. You know,
Yeah.
off my
The
ground.
reason why I asked is because I found myself in my vision board like it was changing weekly. You know what I'm
That's
saying? A
you
new
can do that.
goal, a
Yeah.
new idea. You know what I mean? It was changing quite often, and it really gave me something to do to stay focused. To be actually honest with you,
Well,
you know.
mine changes too. Like, okay, I'm about to pull. I'm about to pull up all the stuff that I use
Mhm.
because
I don't actually have a vision board now. I
I
just have. I'm like Kiki, like it's
these
just floating around in my head right now. But I
are
need to get it up.
like
I didn't say it was
these
excuse
are what I
me. I
use.
didn't say it was floating around in my
You
head,
wasn't
John.
the one that said it was in your head, not on the
But I
board.
didn't say it was floating around.
Okay, what is it doing? What is it doing in your head? Whatever it's doing in your head, that's what it's doing in mine too.
No, mine
Boy,
is
Kiki, get on
focused.
it. As soon as you say something about Kiki, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't say that.
But hey, I wanted to add, when you said how long do you wait to manifest something?
Well, I was saying, how long do you focus on a particular idea or manifestation
Okay.
before you abandon it?
So look, this is what I want you to remember. If it doesn't come to you, right, it should come to you right away. But if
Hmm.
it doesn't come to you right away, that means it's not in line with you. You're not in line with that. It means
Oh,
either you need to do
I
some more
think
work or
for
either
me,
that's
9 times
not
out of
the right
10, I don't realize that it's happening when it's happening. 9 times out of 10, I don't realize it's happening. It's happening. Later
time.
on, am I coming? Oh, wait a minute. Like
Yeah,
Empress said, she's like, oh yeah, postmark. Yeah, I did write that down.
yeah. So
Sometimes I miss it. You know what I
right.
mean? Sometimes
But
I
when you're
miss it.
struggling with it, that means it's not in alignment with you and the Most High. So that
Okay.
means you either need to think about it again or
Mhm.
do a self-examination for what you're doing.
Right. That's probably
Yeah.
why mine changed. But Empress, what you was about to say? I'm sorry, dear. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no, you're fine. No, because I like the input. Now I was saying that even for like those things that constantly change, I use post-it notes. So
Okay.
I'll write something down and I'll just put it like in some place that I'm looking, and then if it's like a short term that I know can constantly change, I use these and make sure I stay on track. Even when it's like remind.
Empress, not to cut you off. Where's your microphone at? What are you using for microphone?
Um,
Because you're going in and out really bad.
oh, it's my internet.
Yeah. You see, you're clear right there. You're clear that close to the microphone.
Uh-huh.
You sound clear now.
Okay. Oh, it's when I go back.
It's when you go back.
Okay. That's good
Yeah.
to know. I didn't know that. So that's
Yeah.
better.
Well, it just started going in and out again.
I think it's my internet.
Okay.
It can still kind of make it out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to miss some of those key points that you were saying.
So
Yeah.
And listen, are you going to show us? Are you going to show us your vision board? I mean, I think some of your subscribers would
okay,
appreciate that.
this is my old. This is a very old vision board. This vision board is about 10 years old. So what I was doing was just taking stuff off and then hitting stuff on. It got real floppy. So a new vision board to start fresh. Before I show you this, so you know, understand. So this was my original vision board. So the things that I got from my books
Hmm.
that were more long term goals,
Right.
I put on my vision board. My long term goals I put on my vision board. So it's a
Wow.
little, so that's I put a, let me see, I got a picture of it to make it, because I was like, that's a lot. But my vision board is this is, let me see. Can I put it on the screen? There you
Yep,
go.
we got it.
So
Wow.
that's the vision
It-
board that I just showed you. So it's just, and it's an old one, as you can
Okay.
see. And I just would just take something off and then plaster it on, and then take something off and plaster it
Hmm.
off. And then it just kind of took a life of its own. So when I first start my vision board, they're very neat. But as
Hmm.
time goes on, the neatness kind of goes away. But I'm not concerned um,
Okay.
with neatness. I'm
Right.
just concerned with the information. So now I bought myself, because this vision board, let me put it, it was mainly based on my kids, right?
Right.
So this is us going to Ethiopia,
Hmm.
when we stayed in Ethiopia. So that's us at the Lion's Den. And
Hmm.
then this is to go to where my grandfather's from. This is to make sure that all my children graduated, my son's college graduations. I wanted to do debt free for them. This is us traveling, family, Hajj. I wanted to become a social media influencer and get paid.
You influencing them.
So yeah, just different things that I wanted to get better with my water. So just simple things, my weight.
Yeah.
But that was on a different mission, because that was when I was focused on my business and my family. And I
Hmm.
wasn't really that traveling for me was just like for vacation. But so my new board is going to be more focused on my repatriation, my
Hmm.
and of course entrepreneurial aspiration. And so it's definitely going to take a different life. I'm going to do grids. I like to break it up. I like to break up my visions very separately. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do this one. It probably will just be wealth, wellness. I mean, wellness and spirituality, and then just how my journal's broken in my business. So before I would break it up with before I used to do marriage, children, uh, uh, business, but I'm not married anymore. My children are all adults, so my different segments are going to change a little bit. So I'm condensing it, because I really don't have to focus on that. So it all depends on those areas of your life that you really wanted to manifest.
Right.
Um, that I will break up the vision board, and then you can kind of just let it take on. Because before I was really concentrated about purchasing homes here in America, KK, and of those type of things. And so a lot of those goals are no longer an interest in me. I'm more focused on Africa. So my goals are going to be more geared towards Africa and wellness.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. You had a question from one of your subscribers about vision board being in a journal. I mean, that's what you basically do anyway, right? Don't you
Hmm.
journal?
And then
Yeah.
I also use a couple of other tools. I use a Trello. I don't know if anyone ever heard of Trello. Trello. That's another one. Trello is really good. Like when I was planning our trip to Africa, that was one of my visions. But I needed something where I could actually create like boards,
Hmm.
like, but movable boards. And so you can sit there and say all the things you need to focus on, like your visa, your your passport, tickets, your your test, you got to take the application fees, your travel fees, and you can break that down, and you know all the things that you need to do for your trips. And
Right.
because I was traveling with my children, I broke it down what I needed to do each month, each task that I needed to prepare to get us ready to move to Ethiopia. So
Mhm.
that's another great tool that I use
That's
because
electronic journal. Is that
it's an
electronic journal?
it's like an electronic vision board, Trello, TR.
Uh,
So
and you can
I
put
did
pictures
that
and
as
everything.
well. Huh?
You can put pictures there and everything.
Yeah, you can put your pictures there. You can put pictures
We
in
need an
there.
endorsement. We need an endorsement for them if we're gonna talk about them. We need a check.
What?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, you shouting them out. I mean, we need to come back to this, but we need to get a check next time.
Okay, John, you're in charge of
I'm
that. Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. Can I be? Oh wow, I'm ready to
Yeah.
go get a check. I don't have a
We're
problem with
waiting
it.
on you.
I never heard of this thing before, so I'm like, yeah,
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 I used it for my business because
yeah.
you know when I would get uh what do you call it, distributors underneath of me,
Uh,
have everything that they would need. So right there on my Trello board, because one of my goals was to grow my team, you know, to a certain level.
right.
In order to do that, I needed to make sure that I could make their life easier. So I would have
Hmm.
different things like scripts, information about products, and I had it all on the Trello. So that way I could, if they joined, then I could add them to that board. So like even when you're doing trips with other people, if you have everything in those Trello boards, you can add them to it so that they can see what they needed to see, you know, right there for you. And it's also great when you do family vision boards, you know, because sometimes some people do vision boards for the family where the kids are involved, the husband and wife, so they do it together. They think about the goals that they want to set together as a family, and then everyone can have access to the Trello board as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. I never heard of that before.
Yes,
That's good
T
information. I have to
R
check them out.
E L L O, Trello.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Save me some
another good
some
one.
tape, some stuff. Yeah, I like that remove all debt. That's what I seen on. That's the first thing that popped out on me on your vision board, your old one.
Which was?
There's the debt, take away all debt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm about
yeah,
being debt free. You know,
yeah, yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I see a couple of people pop on. I see my there goes my sister. Greetings, Sister Jahari. Welcome, my love. I'm glad you're here. And this is a new face I haven't seen before. Nucia Y. Greetings, greetings. Question: can the vision board be in the form of a journal? Definitely.
Hmm.
Definitely. I was sharing, I write all my information down in here. I write my goals. I do long term, short term. I break it down in, like, you see career path, finances, family, personal. You can break it down. And then when I said you can break it down either process goals, performance goals, outcome goals, and I had to really do this because because of my team that I was working with, I needed to share this kind of information with them. So I had to do it myself in
Right,
order to share it with them. And then, like, for me, my vision board tends to fall into two characters: analytical and fun, because I like to have fun, but I also and I like to have fun reaching my vision board. So for me,
right.
I made it fun. So me and my children, we, you know, they would say, "Mommy, put this on the board," and we would just get creative with it. And I like to decorate my board. You know,
Hmm.
I do. I like to see happy things. You know, I'm a visual person, but I
Hmm.
also am an analytical person because I need to have some kind of order.
Hmm. That's another thing you mentioned, like, you know, doing, like, could you do a vision board collaboration with all your subscribers? How do you think that would come out?
That would
Do you think it would be too many ideas going into one vision board, or
no.
yeah,
I think
we
that
need to do
would be
we
awesome.
need to do a vision board?
That would
We need to do a vision board.
to see, like, see in your channel things for you to bring things, you know, they want to things they would like to see you collab on, things they would like to see you do. Yeah, that, and then
Us
you
three. Us three.
on it,
Us three.
huh?
Us three. Us three. You, me, and Kiki. We need to do a vision board. That's the crew right there.
I want to answer Miss. Is her name Nasilia? What's her Nasia? I want to answer her question. I'm sorry, I just saw the question about can a vision board be in the form of a journal? I know you guys answered that, but I just wanted to add, jump in and say that your vision board or your vision can be anything that's comfortable to you, because that's the whole thing. It has to be something you feel comfortable with for it to work. Okay, so if you feel comfortable with a journal, then use a journal. If you feel comfortable drawing, then draw. If you feel comfortable with candles, then use candles. It's just up to you. There's no set rules on how you manifest.
Right.
Okay, Miss Kiki. Thank you for that commentary.
I wanted to
Ah,
add something
I
in.
thought you would enjoy that, John. I thought
What?
you would.
What? I can hear
I
you.
thought
Say it
you would
again.
enjoy that. I
moving.
thought you
I
would
really
enjoy.
did because the way you
I,
so smooth with it,
I
you so
know.
smooth with it.
I know.
You just come right in there and just, oh, you got that knowledge. You know, I love that knowledge, right? I'm tired. Don't play me. Don't pay me no attention, y'all. This is I'm tired. That's
I
all.
got to
You're
lose.
good.
I got
Uh,
to lose tonight. Y'all like, okay, let me just sit back, let it take over.
I
Go
wanted
ahead.
to also add something though. When it comes to like having that manifestation power, whatever you want to call it, I think it's important. The most important, one of the most important things is gonna be your intention. Okay,
mm,
sorry y'all, I had to go for a second, but it's gonna be your intention because
mm,
you can say I want something really bad, but in your heart or in your intention behind it, if you really don't want it or you're not ready for it, it's not really going to manifest. Or you could say,
mm,
oh, I love somebody, but in your intention, you don't really love them, you just saying you love them, then
mhm,
the karma or the bad luck or whatever you want to call it, whatever you create off of that intention is going to be the intention. It's not going to be the words that came out your mouth, it's the actual intentions. So if
Yeah.
you write down, oh, my goal is to make $1,000 by the end of this week, and you don't believe in it yourself,
mm,
you don't have that intention, then it's not
Hmm.
going to happen. And then
Right.
another thing is with what you were saying about when should you abandon a something you're manifesting. Sometimes it's really just it depends on the person, but sometimes it's really just a one wish and keep moving.
Mm,
Sometimes it's best to say, I'm going to do this, and this, have that intention, leave it alone and keep moving. Sometimes it's not good to keep pressing on it because the more you press on it, the more you analyze, the more you criticize, the more possibilities there are for doubts to come in.
Right.
And that's not good, you know?
mm.
So I
yeah,
want to say that.
good.
Yeah,
But
yes,
yeah, you're right. It's all about intentions because that's one of the things I always tell people. Like even when you're doing a vision for your business or what have you, when it comes to other folks, I always say, try to help as many people get what they want. Because when you help as many people get what they want, the blessings and will come back to you.
Yeah.
They will come
Yeah.
back to you. Yeah. So when you set your vision and your goals and your intentions for what you want to do with your business, if you do a vision for that kind of sense, it has to be your intentions.
mm,
Yeah. And giving is getting is given, giving is getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so one of the things that I was I had also wanted to hit, there's general goal setting tips that came across, as we had shared already. You set both your short and your long-term goals. That's very
mm,
important because it can get overwhelming if you're just focusing on long-term goals and you don't have short-term goals, because short terms are achievable goals that okay, this is what I'm focused on, I have this amount of time to do it, and then you can keep moving forward. And then I'm going to hit on called set smart goals. Set goals that are going to motivate you. Write your goals down and put them in a place you can see. Adjust your goals as necessary. Recognize and reward yourself when you meet goals. Now, one of the things I wanted to hit on was the SMART goals, right? Let me see. Where I know I put. Here we go. SMART goals. Okay. So did it go up? Okay,
I can
SMART.
see it.
All right. So SMART goals are um that okay, you set all three types of goals. Remember, we said process, performance, outcome, but focus on your smaller process goals to give you the best chance to succeed. Specific, highly detailed statements on what you want to accomplish. Use who, what, where, how, etc. Measurable goals. How will you demonstrate and evaluate how your goals has met? Attainable goals. They can be achieved by your own hard work and dedication. Make sure your goals are within your ability to achieve. Relevant. How does your goal align with your objective? Time based. Set one or more target dates. These are by wins to guide your goals to a successful and timely completion. Include deadlines, frequencies, and dates. So that's SMART goals. So when I do my goal setting, that's what I kind of use for my shorter term. Because if you don't have attainable goals, it gets frustrating. You might abandon something. But just like with me, I'm going through a weight loss journey, and I have. If you go over to my other channel, Top I Kiddis, I have like 112 pounds that I had to lose. So looking on the long end,
Congratulations.
I haven't done it yet. I'm working.
Oh, okay. Because
Done
I know, wait, you lost like 10 pounds. 10, you did lose some weight.
pounds, but I have to focus on small attainable goals because if I look at 11 pounds versus 112 pounds, it could be
Okay.
overwhelming. So now
Yeah.
I give myself small goals, like I want to lose this amount of weight, within my next weigh in, whether it's 1 pound, 2 pounds. So I focus on the small goals, and the frequency of it is I know once a week, I have to meet my goals. And then I know within that week what I need to do in regards to eating, exercising, you know, and you can't do all the exercising when you're first starting because you're just awkward. So you give yourself time, like, well, I plan on doing this so many times a week, and you find it get easier and easier. So those smaller attainable goals that
Right.
you can achieve will help you get to the bigger goal, which can be overwhelming. Oh, I see we lost Kiki. Oh, here she goes. You're back. So,
How's she jumping in and out when I jump in and out?
uh,
How's
I
Kiki
don't,
jumping in and out when I jump in and out?
somehow I could. I
Stop
don't know.
following me. Stop following me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Empress. Go ahead.
did I finish my thought? Because I be losing track. But yeah, you want to make sure you use the SMART goal system. That's what I use because you don't want to discourage yourself from
Mhm.
reaching your bigger goal, the long
Right.
term goal. So that's what
Yeah.
I did.
That S was really important too. The S in SMART for specific, was it right?
Mm-hmm.
Specific, that's important too because it's kind of like making a wish. So you blow out their candle for your cake and you make a wish and you sit there and you say, okay, I wish for $1 million and I want a house and I want a car. Oh, and I want a dog and I wanted this and I want it. You got to be really specific with that wish so the universe or whatever you want to call it can hear exactly what it is that,
Like something simple like okay, so, not that I'm wishing like I want a husband. That's very specific. You can get a husband that beats you. You can get a husband who's a drunk. You can get a husband who is wonderful. You can get a husband who cheats. You can get a husband who can't cheat. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You have to be very specific. Like, okay, I would like this, and I would like this, and I would like, you list the things that you specifically want from that end goal of getting married, or
I
having a husband.
see. Yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of people forget that specific part, but it's very important
Mhm.
because we can have something that's not so specific, and we're working towards this goal, and then we realize that's not what we want.
Mm.
Yeah.
How do you
Okay,
stay focused?
my community keeps me focused.
Oh yeah.
My
Okay.
family, my family here, they definitely have been keeping me focused. People like Sister Bloom, Anja Africa, Blind Guy, his wife, their life, Sister Jahari. My family here has really kept me focused on my goals, and I've been very blessed. And I asked, and that's what one of the things that's in my journal that I wanted to start it a channel and create an online family, and I've done that. So that's
Mm.
that, and I've been blessed with some good people here.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
just
my,
saying,
I
like,
believe
go ahead.
my relationship with the Most High God is what keeps me focused. So that's how I stay focused.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Faith. Faith is important. Faith
Yeah.
is very important.
Yeah, you gotta believe. You
Mm.
gotta believe. I'm just thinking in terms of like when you're manifesting and you're trying to really, really, what I'm saying, tap into that universal power.
I always
You
say
know,
surround yourself with people who are like mine.
Yeah. But I don't like a lot of people in my space when I'm trying to manifest something. But I got to keep my mind focused from the drift. You know what I mean? Especially when I try to get into a quiet place. Because I feel like when we're trying to manifest stuff, you can't have a lot of commotion around you. Like the
Hmm.
Then that
TV
means you're
shouldn't
not
be
in
on.
line with it. You not
Huh?
whatever you trying to do, you're not in line with it. You not in line with that.
No,
That's why it's
I'm
not
in line.
coming
I'm
to
just
you.
saying when I'm manifesting and
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to unlock the universe. I
Mm-hmm.
can't have a lot of people around me. I
No,
can't
you
have the
can't.
music playing. I can't have the
Yeah.
TV playing.
Yeah, you can't.
And it's trying to hone in. You know what I
Right.
mean? Trying to
Yeah.
hone in and focus.
Because their energy will get in the way. So you don't want
Right.
to, at least I don't, that's how I am also. I can't have people around. It's like I usually have the music on and it's just me and, the Most High God, and we talking and we working it out. And I'm visualizing it in my mind. And
Yeah.
So
that's
blind
when it
guy,
comes.
his wife, their life, a good suggestion, John. Group vision board for the win. When you
Yeah.
said about
Yeah.
your channel, they was like that was a good idea. Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
And they also said manifesting with attention is how I wound up with my current vehicle. We need a comfortable fit for four people, four gear, and four travel. Those were our intentions, and all the things manifested in harmony. Yeah. And Nucia, I hope I'm saying your name correct. Nucia Y. Wow, smart. This gives me a new insight on how to organize. Yeah, organizing your thoughts is very real. And so like some ideas that I that I have used in regards to like even if you want to break down your different areas of your life, you can do positivities, you could do financial abundance, connecting with nature, like you can go out and get feathers or grass, like these are different things you can use on your vision board. You can get as fun as you want with it, travel, love, and inner peace. So one of the things that, Kiki had hit on early on, because I was going to talk about it later on, with manifestation with the vision board. We did do a lot of talking on the manifestation and how to use your vision board. Once your board is ready, there's some ways that you can use it to amplify the laws of attraction and call in the future you've mapped out for yourself. One, the simple thing: speak it into existence. Leave some spaces open, so that way you have room to build on it and for the things that you want to attract. And then let your board inspire action. The law of attraction explains simply visualizing your goal isn't enough. You need to take action too. Let the board serve you as a reminder to take small steps towards your goal regularly. Mm. So is there anything else you all wanted to fill in on share about manifestation, manifesting your vision board? I know we talked about a lot of it early on, and the law of attraction.
The biggest thing I just want to add is that the whole thing about alignment, that was something that I had to understand, because I couldn't understand, like I would want things and I would think I was doing everything right to get what I wanted, but it wasn't coming to me. And then I would realize that I was doubting it. I had doubt and I had fear. And and doubt and fear, they don't operate on the same vibe as, manifestation. So I had to recognize my doubts and my fears. And that's one thing. When if you got to notice, if it's not working, there's a reason why. And you usually got to look at yourself and see what's up with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that alignment too is like divine timing too. Like, right? You have to like make sure
That's
that,
true.
right? You
That's
know,
right.
it's kind of
Yep.
the same things, right? Yeah,
Hmm.
I
It
think it's
all goes
important.
together. And
Mhm.
you know what? And you can tell when it's all together, because it will happen. Like how we met, how I met John, how I met Empress. It was all divine timing. It was just like it all just came together. And that's one thing. That's how you can tell things like that.
All right. So also another thing that I also just to share, and this is just some things I do. I like to share quotes. So on my vision board, and I know I don't know if you've seen them on it, but I found a couple of really interesting quotes that kind of caught me for now I have like 10 quotes that I'm going to share. I'm just going to kind of hit a couple of them. It's like the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Just so simple. I was just like, yeah, those simple quotes get me. And another one, the only way you do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know it when you find it. And then the last one, which was it was really simple. Ask it and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. And that one was by Jesus Christ. His, so I was just like, yeah. So one of the things I always like to come with the book as well, family. And this book, it was interesting. My girlfriend came over yesterday because she wanted me to help her with some things with her business. And I forgot I had the book, to be honest. I did because I have so many books. And she said, oh, because I'm putting some of my books, I'm about to sell some of them. And so she was like, well, if you sell this one, let me know I have. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, I needed this book. Now, I normally try to keep our books, especially in the spirit of Black History Month. But this one is so good. I like to keep it with Black authors, but this one is really good. So I still had to share it. It's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and this is great for manifestation and keep you just kind of focusing your mind on how to just achieve your goals with manifestation. And I really forgot I had this book, and it's a really, really good book. So I'm gonna put this one in the description for everyone. But that's it. If anyone else has anything else they want to share about vision boards or how the goals set, and I'm seeing Sister Jahari. Hey Jahari, welcome.
Hello, hi guys. Hi, how are you doing today?
Everything is well. I was just about to end tonight's show.
Oh, was you? Oh, okay, I was just popping in to say hi.
No, I'm glad you popped in. I love when you come here. I
I
love,
do have a, I do have a question, if it's okay to ask.
of course.
I've never done a vision board before ever. And my question to all of you guys on the panel is: have you ever done a board and it didn't actually manifest itself?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. And how did that make you feel, and how did you move forward?
I felt disappointed. I felt like it didn't work. That was the first thing I felt. Like I believed in something that was supposed to be supernatural, out of this world, that I couldn't see, that I couldn't touch, and it failed me. It disappointed me. So after I got in touch with that feeling, I went back and that's when I just started praying. I went to the Most High God and I just started talking, like, we're talking. And like you just asked me, how did you feel? And I told him how I felt. I felt sad. I felt disappointed. Why did you leave me down? Let me down. And then basically what God showed me was that it was my belief. It was like I let myself down because I didn't believe it. And some things are just not right for me at that time. And then I had
Okay.
to see that anything, this is one thing you got to remember, because this is something I'm remembering now, is that a rejection is God's blessing. Okay.
Right.
So that's what you
Right.
get. That's what I had to remember. So
And
I was trying to manifest something that was not good for me at that time. I was not in line with it at that time, or it was not going to work for me. So it was not in my best interest. And that's why I didn't get it. But that's hard to,
okay.
to receive when it's something that you want. So that's how I
Okay.
handle it. And it happens a lot. It still happens today, but it's just, I just come up with another plan, say, okay, I got to try again.
Right.
Yeah, I know for me,
Okay.
past when mine didn't work, I looked at my goals to see why it didn't work for me, and did I make my goals too, not achievable. But
Right.
and I focused on a lot of self development, and just kind of like revamping, like maybe let me make it a little bit more achievable for me, so that I can get to those larger goals that I didn't meet.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I just wanted to pop in and say hi and just ask that question. It's nice to see you all.
It's so
Um,
It's nice to see you.
yeah.
yeah,
So
it's
I'm
so.
just sitting there in the parking lot waiting for these boys to finish their game so that I can get home and cook dinner. So I just thought I'd pop in really quick.
So wait, are you gonna do one, Jahar? Are you gonna do a
You
vision
know
board?
what? You know what? I've never done. Excuse me. I've never done a vision board. I've used a. I'm a drawer. I like to draw
That's another
visions.
way. Yeah.
Um, but I do it on a sketch pad, and I usually do a journal, and the journal kind of syncs with the sketches that I do. So I've never done an actual board with pictures and stuff like that, and I like the idea of it. I've just never got round to doing it. I'm a
Mm,
bit of a doodler. I like to doodle and draw and stuff, so I do it that way.
yeah. That's
Yeah, do it that way. You can. You get a journal or a sketchboard and just doodle and draw. Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
I've always done it. That's how I've always
yeah,
done it. And a lot of the times it's not fully manifested itself. Maybe one or two things come out of it, but it's enough for me to feel like I achieved something for the year, if you know what I mean.
mm,
yeah,
yeah.
yes,
All different kinds of way of doing it. This is just one way, but but one of the things that I do truly believe is like you really need to understand what you're working towards and what you need to
Right.
do to achieve it. The only thing that a vision board is just a visual, reminder. That's all. Because sometimes
Okay.
I'll put my like in my old house, I put my vision board right next to the bathroom because all of us went past the bathroom, and sometimes I would walk past and I was like, oh yeah, I said let me go check on my passport. Just looking at it, sometimes it would trigger me to do like, oh yeah, let me make sure it's just a constant reminder, like, oh yeah, let me stay focused on my goals. Because for me as a mom, single mom, two small kids, and then my own business, and I was just running. Sometimes life can get in the way and you forget um,
Yeah.
your goals because you're dealing with the day to day. And my vision board helped me remind myself, like, oh yeah, let me do this, because I'm gonna tell you a lot of the things that I accomplished on my goal. People that I'd known in the past, they would say, how did, because they're looking at, how is this, at the time I was unemployed, how is this unemployed woman of two small children, taking them to Africa and paying for a housing over there and here. I was
Right.
because I was focused. I knew what I needed to put aside. I focused on my trip to Africa. It took me a couple of years to pay for all that because I was doing everything by myself, and I didn't have the finances that most people who have six figures or five figures, because I did not have a job, but I
Right.
managed to do it. I figured it out, but I also had that constant visual, and that's what was needed for me, so that I would constantly be reminded, oh, you needed to do this towards your trip. If you're going to take your kids to Africa, this is what you need to do. And sometimes, that alone would just be helpful. John said he had his on his wall, right? You said you had it on his wall just in front of him. It's
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
a reminder just to be like, look at me, don't forget your goals,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
I do. I do understand what you're saying. Sometimes I do post-it notes, and they're all over the house.
I
You
do
know what I mean? But I've
too.
never done an actual board, and it's like present.
The
Like
board,
I just saw your one, and I've never done that.
that's a board too, because I do post-it notes. These are on my post-it notes.
Oh, okay. So you're a bit like me then. So you kind of mix a lot of things together. Then is that how you do it?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's the way you do it. You mix a lot of things together. You mix together what feel comfortable to you. And that's
Right.
exactly how you do it.
I'm
Yeah.
just
Okay.
all the different tools. I just wanted you to know all the different tools. You can do it digitally. I was saying
Mhm.
do it on Trello. That's a great one. A new one that I'm looking at now to see if it's better than Trello is Asana. That's another digital board. Asana. That's another one. It's a little bit more detailed because the Asana does dates, so it'll ping you and be like, don't forget on this date you have to, take care of this on your goal, or to remind you. But I haven't really quite figured it out yet. I don't have time, but
Okay. Is
you know,
it synced?
the
Is it
different.
synced to a calendar? Is it synced to a calendar then? Why it's able to ping you?
Yes, and
Okay.
it took to my email.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, I don't want to hold you up too long because I know you're getting ready to finich. But it was
Yeah,
lovely to see you all,
I
and
Yes, yes.
come
thank you for the
It's nice to
information.
see you.
You're
your
Take
welcome.
care.
All
sorry.
right.
Peace and
Much love.
blessings.
Speak to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
it's past my bedtime. Let me how we gonna exit out of here now?
well,
You
you can
still
say good
going?
night, and
Yeah.
you know, and
Let
and
me
and leave any last words that you want to share
yeah.
in regards to manifestation and visualization, and how you are creating your dream world.
Well, for me, it's always boils down to the same old saying, you are what you eat. So I'm trying to allow good positive energy to come into my life. And I don't, you know what? I'm going to do me a vision board. I'm looking around now how I'm going to do it. I really want to put it on the ceiling, but I'm going to do me a vision board, and
That'll
my
be fun
vision
on the
board.
ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I'd be
You like
staring up all the time.
looking at it, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I think I can finesse that. But I just want to say that I'd like to exit the way I came in. Say peace and blessings to everybody.
And
Thank you
thank you,
to
John.
yes, no, I got your big
This was this is fun.
baby. We done started something. We done started something.
'Cause, I'm you see, I'm kind of like
No, no, we done started something. Don't even worry. But thank you, Global Green Book family for having us over here, and I'm just tired right now. Kiki, I'm gonna give a shout out to Kiki, always dropping them jewels on my brain cells. Kiki, thank you, sis. I'm sure we gonna be talking tomorrow, probably getting ready for Wednesday.
Yes.
Empress, Empress, your production is fabulous. I loved it. I never seen this type of thing happen. Like, you're giving me a lot of ideas, sis. You're gonna
Hmm.
have to show me some stuff, because this is really, 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 exciting and neat. This presentation that you got going on right here. You got the screens all going. I mean, I'm thinking I'm doing something until I get around you. And I just want to shout out everybody that's in
But you
here,
know,
this,
this
that,
was on my goal. This
supporting everything.
was on my vision, John.
Okay, all right, all right. I'm
This
just
was
saying this.
this was in my vision board and my goals.
Oh, really? Yeah, because this is really nice. You're really doing something. I mean, I think I can get you a check. I told you that before. I think I can get you a check. Don't pay me no attention. I'm tired. But and then the sister, I can't. What's her name again? Uh,
Blooming woman.
Blooming Woman. Thank you, Blooming Woman. I miss you already.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I had to get on the phone. I miss you too.
That's okay. But look, I'm out of here until next week. I guess. I mean, well, y'all gotta check out my channel, The Fulfillment of Our Soul. The Fulfillment of Our Soul. Check it out. Check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
subscribe to you right now.
Okay, I just subscribed to you too. We on the same page. And
Okay, great.
I'll talk to you, Empress. We got to do more of this. We got to do more. I want to do something down at the National Harbor. You know what I'm saying? What's up? I'm trying to get down to the National Harbor
We
now.
can be at the National Harbor.
You
That's
know what
not
I'm saying?
that's close.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to do something over there. And everybody be safe. You know what I'm saying? Wear your mask, wash your hands, stay safe. How you say it, my sister? How you say it, sis? This pandemic.
Pandemic.
Yeah, we got to
Mhm.
watch out for the pandemic, but I don't want to talk too bad about the pandemic because somehow I can see people talking about it
It,
bad.
it's been a blessing for
You
me.
know, yeah, it's been a blessing for you. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna
Me
have a good
too.
season this year. I think I'm gonna have a real good season this year because people are like, "Yo, I need your help already," and I'm like, I'm just waiting for this temperature to get like 50 degrees or better, and it's on and popping for me for real. But that's
Right.
good enough. I'll see you guys. Y'all can hit me up anytime. Don't forget the fulfillment of our soul on YouTube. We are there, and I'm out. Peace and blessings. Until next time.
Bye.
Okay,
Thank you.
talk to you tomorrow, John.
All right, absolutely. Or
Okay,
tonight, whatever. Text me, whatever. Kiki, whatever,
okay,
whatever.
okay, I will.
All right, bye.
Okay, I will. Okay, bye. See you later.
All right, Kiki, you have any last words you want to share before you go?
I would just like to say, encourage everybody to get in touch with their spirit guides and the Most High God, and that's going to lead you to where you need to go. You're going to manifest whatever you want, and you're going to become who you need to be. That's that works for me. That gives me peace in my life, and that's what I recommend for other people. I'm sorry.
Share your channel one more time.
And the name of my channel is Kiki Loves Nigeria, and we talk about everything that has to do with Nigeria. So
Nice.
thank you so much for having me on your show. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was informative and fun. My favorite combination.
Thank you for being
And
me.
Miss Blooming Woman. Did I get it right? I hope I
Yes.
did.
Yes.
It was really nice to meet you. It was
It
really
was
nice to meet you, and I enjoyed talking to you also.
it was nice meeting you too. I enjoyed conversating with you as well. Blessings to you. I hope you have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Kiki. Boom. Hey, my sister. So,
Hello. Let
do
me
you
show.
have any, huh?
I said, let me show my face. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So, you have any thing you want to just kind of throw out? Anything for the family for manifestation, goal setting? Spiritual information.
I will agree with Miss Kiki and saying that's about right. Like what it really comes down to is paying attention to your own spirit guides and your own intuition. That way you even know what it is that you need to manifest and all of that. I think she was right on point with that. So I concur with her.
Mm.
And I want to also thank everybody in the panel. And I also want to thank you, Mama K. I know that's what I'll just call you now. Mama K. You have a motherly energy.
It's
Mama K, Empath K. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for always being here for me. I just love you. And
Thank you.
I'm gonna be on your channel. I may not be saying anything, but believe me, girl, I'm watching.
That's fine. That's fine.
And make sure, family, go to her Sister Blooming Woman's channel. I love her channel. I think Donnie has said it. He was like, he could not believe it. He picked the card and you just knew it. He was like, I don't know how she does it, but she does it. So yeah, I thank you for being here. I appreciate love it.
Okay, much love and blessings.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
All right, family. So thank you all for being here. It was a great conversation. I was nervous. Blind guy, his wife, their life. And guys, go check out their channel. These are one of my favorite YouTubers. Blind guy, his wife, their life. I've learned a lot from their channel. They have some great people on their platform. They do things the way they've given me inspiration because their platform is so well put together, and the blind guy, his wife, she's amazing at how she does their platform. So check them out. Um, Greetings, brother XDMC, and how are you? This is another great person to know. You all need some graphics done. You need somebody to take care of some animation and all that good stuff. You want to hire XDMC, go to his platform. You will not be disappointed. You came late. You have to catch the replay. Yeah. We'll see how good it was. As always, I was nervous, so I'm hoping I made a lot of sense and I gave good information. I'm about to start my new vision board. I didn't share with you all. I'm going bling bling this year because, like I said, I want to make it fun. And before this vision board that I showed you all, this is one that I used to do with my children. So you can tell it's just like, it's all kinds of things. So I got a bigger vision board because I have bigger goals and dreams, and I'm trying to get everything that's out of that book on here. And I'm going girly girly. I'm doing it. You saw how the other one was kind of like magazine, this and that. I'm doing more like quotes this time. And like I said, you can do your vision board however you want. And I'm gonna share it with you all as I do it. So I went and got me um like all these different letterings in different colors. I'm not doing pictures. I don't think I'm gonna do pictures this time, right? So I got all these. So like I said, and then I got some background. And so I wanted to do like the African liberation color. So this is gold, red, and green. So the ice gold and green. And some different decorations. So I'm going to probably do a video and share it with you all. But I'm trying to make my vision board fun because that's one of the things I want for this next part of my life is fun. I want my life to be fun. I want my work to be fun. I want to enjoy what I do. I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to share. I want to be able to be there for my children. So I'm going to really focus on manifesting those things, and I'm being blessed already because a lot of the things that I have on my goal are happening in the background. I'm seeing it happen, and Allah is bringing those people that I'm manifesting the things that I've been speaking and writing and thinking and sharing. It's manifesting, and Allah is bringing those people and those entities in my life to help me reach my goals. That's all part of it. And about speaking life over yourself, speaking life over your community. So I can't wait to do this vision board. This is going to be so much fun. And actually, I'm going to get off here early because I want to start doing this. I'll probably finish most of it. I'm going to do some quotes, a couple of pictures. I'm going to take some pictures off of my old vision board and some of my post-its. I'm just going to do something different. And yeah, that's it. Let me see. I went on a tangent, didn't I? I always do that. I always go on a tangent. So, hey there, he's saying greetings. I just want to make sure. Good night, family. Good night, Miss Green. Thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot that you were here. You took your time out to sit with me and to listen, and I appreciate all of that. Same to you, Tanika. Thank you for being here as well. And thank you, Corey and Kwee. I really always appreciate all of you all being here. We have a good time every time because of the value that our brothers and sisters bring us. Yes. All right. So, peace, brother. Thank you, Brother Corey, for being here as well. So, it looks like everyone said their good nights. You did well tonight, even if you were nervous. I'm always nervous. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to go with it. Maybe that's just what I'm supposed to do is be nervous. And sweet dreams. You all are so sweet. Night all, dinner time here in Southern California. All right, family. You all have a good night and peace and love. And I appreciate love you. Thank you so much. This Wednesday, I'm doing Wake Up Wednesday. Me and Sister Aisha Kiba, we're going to be doing that together. And it's all about business, Black businesses. So we're going to be talking about everything. We're going to try to bring you like, I like to come with the knowledge and the resources, but it's on a bit for my Tie by Kadis, because I got my other channel on here too. That's for my Global Green Book. So if you want to go to Global Green Book to check out the Wake Up Wednesday, you can find the link in my description. But this Wednesday, we're going to be sharing actual businesses. So we are like kind of come up with a list. So dentists, doctors, you know, shopping, your household goods, whatever. We're coming up with a list of different businesses, and we're just going to start sharing that. And that whole program on Wednesday is going to be all about Black businesses, Black entrepreneurs. And so if you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, I want you to come and just even throw it so I can throw it up on the screen, throw it in the chat. You can come on to the live screen, share your business. Because we want to promote that, and that's going to be on Wednesday, and then eventually on every Wake Up Wednesday, it's going to be a segment where we just showcase Black businesses, because we have to start having that money flow within our community. So please, if you can, come check out Wake Up Wednesday. If you know of anyone, share it, because we're going to be giving as much information as possible as to as many businesses as possible, so that we can keep our money within our community. All right. So you all have a good one. Thank you for being here. Good night. Are you going to miss me when I go to Africa?
Go to what? Live?
Yeah, we'll go to live.
No, because I'm going to be with you. So build me a house too. Build me a house.
Build you a house.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be sponsoring this said house?